Hello everyone. Today's shave we're going back to Pinnacle Grooming. I didn't choose this one. This one was one of my daughters that chose. We're talking about Xerxes by Pinnacle Grooming. As she said, this one has to be for Daddy because Daddy is a Leo and he likes lions. So that's the reason she chose it. That's what we're gonna use. The full set. We have the splash there. To go with it, we're going back to the Life stainless steel by Design 94. The blade is gonna be the Rapira, the third use of it, and the brush. It's gonna be a special one for me as well. Since my daughter chose the lion there, I'm going with my custom-made, I would call it lion mane. That would be the name I gave to this one because it's Sporting Portugal, my club, dedicated brush made by Highlander brushes. So, and you guys can see it's a synthetic fan knot, pretty nice handle, green and white, and with the Sporting logo on the bottom there. So that's the one we're gonna use. Gonna be my first use of it as well. So lovely jubbly. I'm actually excited to use this one. So we're gonna put this one to soak straight away. Now it's there soaking, so let's load up the blade on the razor. There we go, ready. Now before we open the soap, let's wet the face. That's it, dry the hands. And now let's unseal and open the soap. Spicy. I have to say, it's not very intense. That's a first for me with Pinnacle. It's normally Pinnacle is about 7, around that. This would be a 5 to 6 almost, which is subdued for Pinnacle, I have to say. Spicy, citrusy, flowery, maybe. Another complicated scent by them. Another one. Ooh. This is gonna be a hard one for me in terms of identifying stuff. But lovely. Let's put the lid there on the back. Yeah, on the puck, I'd actually give it about a 5. Not very intense. Hints of citrusy, flowery, spicy for sure, but it's a subdued spicy. I don't know how to explain this one. It's soothing spice, kind of that way. Very good, like, but subdued. I would still call this, if I smelled it, I would still say it's a Pinnacle Grooming scent, because there's always, I think I can identify Pinnacle scents now just by the smell itself. There's always an identity to them, if I'm explaining myself there. Yeah, lovely. So let's go, let's load up the brush. Just washed it up there, so let's put it on the back there drying, and now let's start lathering our face. Here we go. There we go, leathered up. I have to say, this fan knot, very soft, very soft, but it doesn't retain much water, I have to say. So you definitely have to swirl it a bit more on this one, and then the way I found that this knot makes it leather quicker is actually by doing this instead of circular motions. Although I always do circular motions like this just to lift the hair, but to leather up, to make it a dense leather, I need to do like this, completely different. That's the other thing as well. From knot to knot, everything changes. Even if the base is the same, making the leather is completely different if you change the brush. So let's go. We're just straightening it out here. This lovely leather. You guys can see pretty creamy. PGA base by Pinnacle. So let's go. Let's put this on the back, grab the razor, and start our shave. But before I start our shave, I have to say, the scent is about a 6 now with the leather. Feels woodsy, spicy. There's definitely citrusy here as well, but it's not a lot of citrusy, but you feel it. There's a hint of a flowery scent there as well. Yeah, definitely, this feels like a spicy, soothing kind of a scent. That's what it feels like. Really nice. It's subdued for what I normally get with Pinnacle, but it's about a 6. Normally Pinnacle is almost 7, and splashes sometimes go to 8. And one thing for sure, I know it's gonna last the full day. That's what normally happens with Pinnacle. Yeah, but the scent is it's like a spicy, yeah, a soothing spice. That's what I would call it. So let's go. Life by Design 94 with a repeated third use and probably the last. Here we go. There we go. Done. First pass done. Yeah. definitely I could have used a lot more water. It's very dense, the leather there. Could have put in a lot more water. That brush definitely doesn't retain much water, so I should have added a bit more, I feel. Although still very, very slick, soothing my skin. PGA Base by Pinnacle is just excellent. And this scent, it's as I said, it feels like a spicy, soothing, woodsy scent. Really, really nice. There's definitely a hint of a flowery there on the back and citrusy, but the main ones that are hitting me are definitely the spiciness, and then there's some woody stuff there as well that you can feel. Yeah, so let's go, let's wet the face and get ready for the second pass. There we go. Grab the brush, and now let's lather up for second pass. Here we go. There we go, ready for second pass. Now, as you guys know, I just paint on the second pass because normally I don't have that much growth. Just like this, just a small little layer there. This would be just fine. Here we go. Put it on the back, grab the razor, and let's start our second pass with the Life by Design 94 and a repeated third use going across. Here we go. There we go. Second pass is done. Yeah. This Xerxes, for sure, it's probably one of the least intense ones, although still being higher on intensity than most of the soaps that I've tried from other brands. But it's definitely more subdued in terms of the comparison with other Pinnacle grooming scents. It's definitely a spicy, woodsy scent with some hints of citrusy, hints of flower there. For me, they're on the back. The main ones are the spicy and the wood. That's the ones that are hitting me the most. Very lovely. It's not a normal cologne kind of scent, you know what I mean? I'm still wrapping my head around it because I do have a feeling that there's more stuff there that I'm not identifying because it feels like a complicated scent. But yeah, definitely it's that spiciness, then that woodiness, then the citrusy and the flower. That's the way I would put it when it hits my nose. So let's go, let's wet the face and then see how much we have left on the brush. That's it. Grab the brush, and now let's see how much we have left. Lovely, 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 lovely. Yeah, the citrusy and the flowery actually feel intense now. I don't know if it's because I'm looking for it, but they actually feel more intense here now. I don't know if because there's more water there as well. Could be that as well. But that spiciness and the woodiness is the same. Yeah, gorgeous. We didn't have that much today. I think the reason today we don't have as much is because my first time using that brush and that fan knot didn't retain that much water. Plus it's freezing water today. As you guys know, I like to do my shaving with cold water, not warm water. I always get better finishing with the cold water than with the warm water. That doesn't help either. So, but you guys can see still pretty shiny leather there. There we go. Lovely base, lovely leather, lovely scent. Let's go. Let's take this off. Then we'll go for some witch hazel. There we go. Now pet the face. And now let's go for some witch hazel. Here we go. Lovely, no feedback at all. Really, really nice. Lovely shave. Yeah, no feedback whatsoever. Yeah, and my skin is feeling lovely. That's what's important. Now, let's let this dry. I'm gonna wash all my stuff and then we'll go for the post shave. See you in a bit. We're back, so I washed all my stuff and now we're ready for the splash. Xerxes by Pinnacle Grooming, still sealed, so let's unseal it first of all. Now let's unseal, let's open up and see how the scent is on the splash. Here we go. Wow. Definitely spicy, definitely woodsy, and exactly the same as the soap, a bit more intense. I'll give it about a 7. Woodsy feels a bit more upwards here. Spicy, definitely. This is a soothing spicy with woodsy. And then there's a flowery scent. Even the citrusy here is still there, but it's not intense at all. Yeah, it's definitely more on the spicy and woodsy kind of scent. Loads of oily stuff here. Really, really nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And you guys can see the skin is shining there from the oils. The great oils that come on the splash. And the other thing I know for sure, normally with Pinnacle, the scents last me the whole day. So, lovely. So, let's cover this up and recap the shave. So, we used the Life by Design 94 stainless steel. Great razor. I love this razor, as you guys know. I used it with a Rapira Blade, the blue ones, the Swedish steel, and I have to say this blade is surprising me because although it doesn't feel like the sharpest, it's not dull at all. It's very smooth. This is the third use and it feels exactly like the first use I had with it. So it's probably the first blade that I feel that I can use more than the 3 times that I normally use. Pretty good. Not the sharpest, but very smooth. Loving this blade, I have to say. It's I thought a blade wouldn't surprise me that much, but this one definitely, and I think I'll be able to use this way more than 3 times. Lovely blade for me. As you guys know, blades is very subjective because it depends on your skin, depends on your hair, and it can dull, depending on your hair, it can dull the blade quicker or not. I normally use it 3 times, but this blade, I think I can use it way more because it feels like the first use. Then we leather up with Highlander brush, custom made to dedicate to my club, Sporting Portugal. This is a fan knot, synthetic one. It's my first fan knot, I have to say, I have to be honest about it, and I didn't feel that it retained much water there, so I'm definitely gonna have to practice a bit more with this knot. Feels completely different than other knots to leather with, but one thing I have to say is a very soft tip one, but has a bit of backbone on the back, but it splays pretty well, guys. Look, you guys can see it splays really well, but it still has backbone, although it's very soft on the top. My first time, so not bad. Love the handle, and definitely next time I use it, I'm gonna have to add more water because it doesn't retain that much water. Then the soap, Xerxes by Pinnacle Grooming. It's probably the most subdued scent that I got from Pinnacle. Always not subdued at all. On the puck, I felt like a 5. As soon as the leather went up to about a 6. Yeah, feels spicy, feels woodsy, feels very complicated, I have to say. I feel that there's some citrusy and some flowery scent there as well, but for me, it's like a soothing, spicy, and woodsy scent. Lovely. And the PGA base, as you guys know, is just great. Post-shave feeling of it is just brilliant. And then the splash. The splash is the same scent as the soap. Intensity went a bit up, half a point, I would say. The woodsy is more pronounced here, the woodsy part of it. Still that strong spice, strong, not really strong, it's just a soothing spice, let's put it that way, with those hints of citrusy and flowery on the back. As you guys know, this Splash by Pinnacle Grooming have those oils that are just great for your skin, and the scent normally lasts the full day. So that was it. That was Xerxes, chosen by my daughter because of the lion, basically. Another shave done, a lovely shave. My skin is feeling gorgeous, and I hope you guys did enjoy this one as much as I did. If you did, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to put a like, which really helps the channel. I'll leave my affiliate links down below if you guys are interested in helping even more the channel, and I hope to see us in the next one. Bye bye. Ciao.